Kon Bonwa. Good evening, patience. It is I, Loki Mad Titan, and welcome to episode 6. Episode 6 of the Fallout 4 mod. 50 Ways to Die at Dr. Nick's. I'm surprised this made it 6 episodes. I had no idea how long this mod is. But we have all the Nightkin. Naked Nightkin. We're having a Naked Nightkin party. We had some pretty interesting things revealed in the previous episode. Like, Dr. Nick is part of the Enclave. And Dr. Nick might be Batman. I don't know. I didn't write it. Yes, I know. I got my son's sickness, his cold, his flu, I don't know what. I'm pretty sure it's not COVID. Knock on wood. I haven't taken a COVID test, but he got me. I don't know how, but he got me. I'm feeling much better today. Yesterday, I felt really bad. But I will cough. I've been coughing. So that will just continue to be a thing. I am leaning back away from the mic, covering my mouth. I apologize wholeheartedly, but I very much want to continue this series. I am also drinking to hopefully discourage the coughing, but we have reading to do. And we know how that's normally... I forgot what I was wearing. I'm like, what the hell am I wearing? I'm wearing a clean suit. Reading is normally a problem in regards to my coughing. I am on Mucinex extra strength. I don't know what that means. If you're new to the channel, those are Roshko Nagaijimas. Here's the Naked Super Mutant for you, the Mutant of Mystery. We are 100% going to eat his corpse. If you are new to the channel, Hajime Mashite. Did I do that wrong? If I'm new to the channel, those are Roshko Nagaijimas. If you're new to the series, Hajime Mashite. And if you're regular, like Daniel, like Isabella Steele, I have a lot of ladies that watch my Enderall series. I have Mrs. Foyce, I have Lewin, I have Teresa. Apparently, it's probably just a coincidence, but it is, you know, 3 people with female names. I never want to assume a gender, but you know, I can only speculate. But it seems like that series is very popular with the ladies. So let's eat this corpse. But if you are a regular, oh God Almighty, Okai Renasai, welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I'm not. What am I eating though? Like, I wasn't even properly eating the corpse. So let's get over here and see if I can make it through reading. Stop laughing. Every time I laugh, I cough. If I make it through reading any of these, or if this is just going to be an absolute nightmare. Let's have a little drink of our not sponsor. Our episode is not sponsored by Pepsi. Finger licking good. I know Isabella told me what the current catchphrase is for Pepsi, but I forgot already. Alright, let's see what we got in here. What else can we learn about the Blooper Mutant Project? Modified FEV2 dipping, propaganda in theory, propaganda in practice. Alright, we had some propaganda stuff. Alright, I didn't read this, did I? Excuse me, chairs. I read this. Well, that was a hack of a cough. I know, we must have started reading some of that, because we totally read stuff about propaganda. That was like my favorite part of the last episode. So, subjects? Every soldier knows that war means fighting. War never changes. and fighting means killing. It's not personal. Well, it's not inherently personal. It's just what war is. Hurting people solely because you can, because the opportunity presents itself. Well, in my book, that's just plain evil. And evil, by its very nature, has no claim on the mercy of the righteous. I do not consider myself a righteous man, but evil will find no mercy in my heart either, only anger. My personal moral code dictates that subjects I use for the Nightkin conversion process have clearly demonstrated by their actions that they are evil. I will not harm the innocent. I will not spare the guilty. There are two major pools of potential subjects in the Commonwealth. Alright, I feel like, did we read this? Because he ends up saying that he's going to take gunners, right? I felt like I did read that. If not, it was on the screen long enough that you can. The antipsychotic and compliance effects induced by the KT-28 compound are not only instrumental in effectively creating conditions under which strong emotional triggers can be created in pre-conversion subjects after a memory wipe, but are also essential in ongoing cognitive and behavioral conditioning required after subject conversion to ensure an effective, obedient, and cohesive deployable fighting force. I'm skimming this because I can't remember if I read this. They were talking about stealth boys. Alright, you can finish reading that if you want. So, positive we read that. Yeah. Because I enjoyed this. So let's see, propaganda in practice. Okay, and that's what we were actually supposed to read. Learn about the Hero Project. Start with a blank slate and set of existing emotional triggers, and the possibilities are endless. If you did not hear me read the propaganda part in the previous episode, I would suggest you do so, because that was my favorite part of the previous episode. Yes, I'm dying, I know. But I'm a psychopath because I still want to do episodes. So please don't unsubscribe. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna leave the house anymore, be near anybody else. It might not have been for my son. We went to a Christmas party on Sunday. Nobody appeared to be sick. It was a small amount of family. I went unmasked. And here I am sick 2 days later. So, I mean, I was sick yesterday. I was sick a day later. But normally that's how things progress with me. Possibilities are endless. What did I want the blooper mutants to believe? Every widely held belief system throughout human history, whether specifically religious or secular in nature, has certain aspects and a certain developmental progression in common. Whether we're talking about communism, fascism, or any other ism, like jism, you can find religious or secular. They all have the potential to be violent and oppressive given the right opportunity. Identifying these potentially violent and oppressive isms is merely a matter of answering the question, how do the believers treat the unbelievers? If the answer involves conflict and or violence, you can determine with great certainty that should that particular ism accumulate enough power, widespread oppression and murder will quickly follow. Given the savage nature of the times we live in, I needed to create a belief system that tapped into these fundamentally violent tendencies on a belief system of mindless fanaticism that would turn my troops into an unstoppable fighting force. The strongest and most pervasive themes throughout history center around good versus evil. At its most basic, it's the idea and belief that we're good and they're evil. Should have emphasized the were and the there more when I read that. Not only that not only we are good, but we're special. The idea presented itself while I was clearing out what is now the basement tenement, I stumbled across an old box that contained some Unstoppables comic books and several anti-communist propaganda posters from before the war. Who is more good or more special than a superhero? All I needed were the villains, and the posters provided that. Convince your troops that anyone who opposes them is not only wrong, but evil, and there is no atrocity that cannot be justified on the basis of your enemy deserves it. Condition your troops to experience easily triggered strong emotional states and apply the right associative conditioning. Using systematic propaganda, you can convince them of anything. Using the conditioned reflex association technique and the application of some creative historical revisionism, the blooper mutants now all believe that the Unstoppable comic books are actually human history, that Mia, Farnsworth, and I are descendants of the original Unstoppables, and that we and the blooper mutants are the new superheroes of our time. They also believe without question that communists are the greatest evil on the face of the earth, and anyone who opposes us are communists. I only need to point the blooper mutant anti-coms at any target, and they attack with mindless ferocity. Okay, this gets weirder and weirder, but this mod has been weird from the get-go, and everybody loves Gecko on a stick, so. Leadership versus autonomy. I drank a really nice hot cup of tea earlier. I'm not a coffee drinker. I prefer a soda over coffee. I know it's weird, especially considering I'm not a child or a young person. But yeah, energy drinks, soda are always my jam over coffee. Coffee kind of makes me nauseous. I don't know what it is about the smell. I just generally find it unpleasant. Tea, on the other hand, I do find rather enjoyable. And tea with some honey in it, even though I kind of think honey's gross by itself. Like, I would not want to eat a spoonful of honey. Helps the medicine go down, or a spoonful of sugar. Tea in my honey. Honey in my tea is fine, because I don't really taste it and it just makes it sweet. Leadership versus autonomy. Need to cough again, sorry. I gotta take this Excedrin, because this is what happens when I get the cough really bad like this. I cough so much that I get a headache. I'm coughing. It's really annoying. It's like the coughing's not bad enough. Now I have to have a headache to go with it. It would be preferable in many ways if the blueprints had the capacity for intelligent, tactical, and strategic thinking. Now my mouth's really wet for some reason. But that level of autonomy would carry too great a risk of non-compliance. A weapon you cannot control is a weapon you cannot afford to use. So I made the deliberate decision to limit their cognitive abilities and condition them to obedience, considering I control their education and their entertainment, and I dominate every medium of communication they possess. All it took was developing a systematic approach designed to produce specific cognitive and emotional outcomes. This course of action requires far more oversight, of course, but is safer and more effective at achieving my specific goals. Mia, Farnsworth, and I have assumed leadership roles among the blueprints, and the propaganda conditioning has ensured absolute loyalty and obedience. The oversight requirements, however, consume far more time and effort than I would prefer, so I started the Blooper Mutant Hero Project. Alright, so now we need to unlock that. It's just like a huge, insanely huge lore dump. The past 2 episodes. There's no more computers. Well, it's not true. There's this and this. Which don't seem to do anything as of right now. I'm just gonna take these two. I don't know why. Alright. Blooper Mutant Hero Project Terminal. Project goals: Grodnak Mutant of Mystery. Project results: Plan of action. Project goals. This is weird reading on this type of computer screen after reading on the other one. Every military, paramilitary, or quasi-military organization needs a hierarchy of command in order to function efficiently. Commanders act as force multipliers for the leaders, freeing up the leaders to focus on more important matters. Unfortunately, I find myself giving orders to everyone far too often, which is why I started the Blooper Hero project. The main goal of the project is to transform certain blueprints into heroes, complete with increased physical stature, muscularity, distinctive skin pigmentation, and increased cognitive abilities, and then to condition and present them as leaders to the blueprints. They would then function as commanders and intermediaries between myself and the troops, freeing up the time currently spent commanding and directing them all so I can focus my efforts more on strategic planning. Grognak. The first more or less successful product of the Hero Project is Grognak the Blooperian. I was finally able to successfully adjust the balance of enzyme promoters and inhibitors in a mutagen sample to produce a viable subject. Unfortunately, his cognitive abilities are suboptimal. Rather than euthanize him, I decided to integrate him into the blueprints on a trial basis to evaluate the response to his leadership. His increased stature and muscularity has had the desired effect of making the others naturally revere him, and his distinctive skin pigmentation also adds to the effort. He is poop when it comes to understanding and relaying orders, though, so the work continues. Manta Mutant. The second more or less successful subject is Manta Mutant. I believe I resolved the problem of reduced cognitive ability seen in Grognak, but I've somehow created another problem. Manta Mutant has significantly reduced stature, which makes him unsuitable for a leadership role I had envisioned for him. The Blooper Mutant's natural instincts prevent them from seeing the physically less imposing Manta as their leader. The temporary working solution to the problem is to make Manta Grognak's second command, for me to relay my orders to Manta, and for Manta to respectfully inform and explain those orders to Grognak and to the remaining Blooper Mutants. It will create some uncertainty and friction in the chain of command, but it's the best bad option I have right now. The work continues. Mutant of Mystery. Another setback. The new hero design designated Mutant of Mystery broke containment after a catastrophic failure of the KT-28 system supplying the compound to his conversion vat, and he had to be put down. Post-mortem autopsy suggests the conversion process up until that point was at least physically going according to plan. Unfortunately, the circumstances precluded any possibility of specifically evaluating his cognitive function, but I am hopeful I finally got the mutant balance correctly. Only time will tell. Project results. A string of failures and 2 partial successes, the scientific process in action. The latest failure contains the seeds of hope. However, I believe the majority of the trial and error phase is behind me. I just need Farnsworth to repair the conversion bat and KT-28 system, and to implement a functional KT-28 system failsafe so an incident like the one with Mutant of Mystery doesn't happen again. Next one is going to work. I can feel it. Plan of action. Until the system is repaired and tested, we're playing a waiting game. The Manta Mutant compromise has taken some of the pressure off, but it's not a workable long-term solution. Sorry, for some reason I had a brain fart when I was reading compromise. I was trying to make it a completely different word, and my brain was like, that's not right. The long-term solution is to continue the project trials and ultimately develop at least one hero that meets the necessary requirements for leadership. Once that's complete, I will reevaluate and make a decision on how to move forward. In the meantime, Mia Farnsworth and I will continue taking active leadership roles. I don't really fit into my alpha any longer, though Mia has done great work tailoring it to my fat ass, so I'll be assuming another persona going forward. I'm setting up a vetting process intended to find a suitable additional team member that can step into my previous role. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so that's me. Does that mean I get to be an unstoppable? Unstoppable! Yeah, so the tea helped, but I drank it so long ago that not helping me now. So the Pepsi is keeping my throat wet. We will change back to our appropriate outfit. Once we get upstairs, we'll talk to Dr. Nick. And hopefully, as long as I'm not reading, I will not be coughing my brains out nearly as often. I do have a big announcement. Big, huge, ginormous, unstoppable. As of like minutes before I started recording this episode, we are at 200 subscribers. So thank you very much to whoever the 200 subscriber was. Unfortunately, the YouTubes didn't tell me, so I can't directly thank them. The subscriber 198, I know, was Clara J, who is also watching my Enderall series. I don't know that she's going to pop over here. Probably not, because this series and Enderall are as different as humanly possible. Alright, let's put my stuff back on. Yeah, let's put on Nick's stuff. Whatever. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't even really remember what that looks like. I saw my pimp chains on, which is even more confusing. So now
We're fixing things up as fast as we can.
Alright, Professor. So now I'm a pimp chef. You got anything else?
Oh, God, now what are we gonna do?
New to say?
What? Are you kidding me?
Nope. Yeah, the tea was nice. Unfortunately, the tea effects
No one likes a brown noser.
have worn off. Hey, Dr. Nick.
Well, you're back. And you're not shooting, so I guess that's a good sign. Now that you know what we're up to, what do you think?
I feel exactly the same. Never mind, I won't be a part of this. Sounds like justice to me.
It's a mess out there.
Raiders are a problem for everyone.
I kill them every chance I get.
And I'm more than happy to stick it to the gunners. Gunners are just raiders with better armor. So what you're doing here sounds like justice to me.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, because you handled everything we've thrown at you. You've shown us that you can actually think. You can certainly handle yourself when the shit hits the fan. And basically, you're a pretty decent person. What I'm trying to say here is, well, fuck, we'd like you to be a part of our team.
Do I get a superhero outfit? Do you often extend invitations to join? You haven't told me half of what I need to know. Why should I join you? Yeah, give me more information.
You haven't told me half of what I need to know.
So the blooper mutants all think we're superheroes, and I've been playing the part of that man. But I've gotten so damn overweight, it's more like I'm Fat Man now. Anyway,
Fat Man.
Mia's got a new costume worked up for me, and I'm gonna make a switch to a different persona. So if you join us, you get to be that man. So what do you say? You ready to bring some justice to the Commonwealth?
So, is that man Batman? What if I change my mind after I join? I'm not sure I want to join. This is a terrible idea.
What if I change my mind after I join?
Well, in that case, we'd have to fucking kill you. I'm just kidding. As long as you, just keep what you know about us to yourself, then we won't have any problems.
Alright, looks like I get to be a superhero.
Looks like I get to be a superhero. I'm on board. When do we start?
Well, we'll start as soon as you're ready. Welcome aboard.
We don't have to hug now, do we?
Yeah, don't get your hopes up. I'm not a hugger.
Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
Yeah, well, don't hold your breath. The costume does come with some built-in goodies, though, so that'll have to do for now. Now, this next mission's gonna be a tough one, so here, take the costume, go get geared up, bring whatever guns you need, and come talk to me when you're ready to move out.
You can now trade items for tokens at Dr. Nick's token machine, and Dr. Nick's fantastical Vendomatic now has new items. Well, that's awesome. Alright, can you stop pushing me? Alright, well,
God, look at all the blood.
so we completed the main quest, which that's kind of been a reoccurring theme with all these mods. Even though this is not Thuggy Smurf, the Quisling. Alright, that's not the usual spelling of Quisling, but I'm familiar with the word Quisling in regards to how it was used by author Max Brooks in his zombie survival guide. A Quisling was a human that went insane and thought themselves to be a zombie. Most of the time then ending up being consumed by the zombies, because the zombies could tell that they were not a zombie. But if that didn't happen, they would attack humans and try to eat them just like a zombie. So, interesting, but it's spelled like it's gonna be the Riddler. So I don't know. This should be interesting. So let's put on the outfit, I guess. See if we can find it. That man. It actually kind of sucks. Oh, well, that was cool. The old school Batman music, though. It was only for a second. Is it going to do that every time I put it on, though? Alright, that's a silly little thing, but I enjoy that. Alright, but no mask? Oh, there is, oh my god, hold on. I look absolutely ridiculous.
Interested?
Alright, so it's a full outfit, and we're gonna keep the pip chains on. So here's the thing that's funny. I've been playing these games, New Vegas, Fallout 3.
Great. Now my socks are wet.
Oblivion, Morrowind, Bethesda games, and even before the Bethesda games for damn near forever now. And
That's some good
specifically with
news.
the newer ones, I did not know that when I went into third person. I'm almost never in third person. I only ever really go in third person to look at outfits. That if you have your gun out, you can't
look
spin.
Who it is.
So thank you to Isabella for telling me something that made me feel really, really dumb. That's not why she told me. She didn't tell me to make me feel dumb. She told me because I didn't know. So now I know. Knowing is half the battle. But yeah, I did feel really stupid. Alright. So we can buy all his drugs with tokens. It's not really what I want, though. I don't want to do that. Okay, so that's you can.
What more could I want?
Let's see what's in here. Okay, that gun, 23 tokens, and that man arm. I already have that man armor, don't I? I'm confused. And don't I have something called that gun? And it's Stinky Poo Poo? So is that gun the same as that gun? Ah. Trying to see how many tokens I have real quick. Dr. Nick. I have 133 tokens. Alright, so it's the same damn thing I already had. So I don't see any reason to waste any more tokens on another set of that man armor. Because, well, we already have it. Alright, so now I'm curious. We're gonna make an autosave. If I can do other things in here, or am I still gonna keep dying? Like, can I rub the statue now? No. I wonder
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. I wonder what the special circumstances are that I would need to be in. Like, all the drugs on? To be able to rub the... I want to rub the statue. That's a perfectly normal and reasonable thing to want to do. So...
Oh, I got lucky with this one.
we went from... I forgot to do my flashing light warning again. I'm sorry. When I start dying a bunch of different ways, there's all kinds of flashing lights. So if you're sensitive to that, please be aware that it could be a problem. I remember his name, his full name and everything. In high school, I was in the computer lab, and I'm old, so these were terrible, like, Apple computers. And I was playing with the monitor, with the settings in the monitor, and I made it do some crazy stuff. And I showed this guy next to me from Poland, his name was Laszlo Kuzma, how to do it. And I don't know if he didn't know that he was epileptic, but he messed with it and made the screen be like this neon yellow, and totally made himself have a seizure. It felt really bad. It wasn't my fault, but still, I showed him how to do it. So I guess, for the most part, just the rest of the things in here are just things you can't do anything with. So you could do, once you get this far into it, it's just, now you're Batman. Or that man.
So you ready to get started or what?
I guess so. I was born ready. I have on a mod that is supposed to be showing me the full dialogue. That's clearly not what I'm getting here.
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
Yeah, hilarious as ever, but before this is done, you might feel like you got it in the ass. Yeah, anyway, you look good in the costume. Before we get started, though, I want you to get into the whole superhero mood. So give me your best superhero voice and show me what you've got.
You have taken your last life, villain.
Hey, that's pretty good. Now try this one. Because I'm that man.
Because I'm that man.
Well, damn, I think you're ready. Anyway, I'm glad you're ready because this is going to be a tough one. Our target calls himself the Quisling, and he sort of straddles that line between genius and fucking insane. He's gathered a large number of raiders together and they've taken over Libertalia and turned it into a fortress. We need to get in there and take them out before they consolidate any more power.
Any idea how many raiders we're talking about? So we're just going to attack them? We'll have the element of surprise if nothing else. What's the plan?
What's the plan?
I'm sending in a group of blooper mutants to take up stealthy positions. You, me, Mia, Farnsworth, Grognak, and Manta are going to attack the place head on. And once we see what their defenses are like, we'll make tactical decisions at that point. Farnsworth has rigged up a comm system in the costumes, so I'll be able to relay any changes directly to everyone.
Have we got a plan B?
Yeah, plan B is we bug out and nuke them from a distance. It's the only way to be sure. But I'd really rather avoid that if at all possible.
It's a good plan. If we make it back.
Well, that remains to be seen. Let's head out.
Oh, damn. Right to a load screen. Okay. I'm Batman. Batman, it's me, Bane. I'm going to break your back, Batman. I don't know. It was terrible. My voice is all jacked. I can normally do all kinds of voices, including some high-pitched ones like Bobby from Bobby's World and stuff, and I heard some robots already. Oh my goodness, what do we have going on here? Oh my god.
Keep your head in the game.
What are you wearing?
You gotta be kidding me.
My god. The gray shroud. Is it a silver shroud? Cat lady. Nick the barbarian. Oh my god. This mod is so weird. Are you guys gonna follow me, or are you just gonna stay here? He's following me, isn't he? I wanted to check outside real quick since I heard robots.
We have a situation.
Here we go.
Yep. I don't even know what gun I have on. What gun is this?
Fucking right.
Oh, this was that 44. So somebody else is down, right? That's what I have on, that 44 special I put on. Yeah, the explosive 44. I gotta switch that though. I'm gonna run out. Put the hobo killer back on. I mean, it's so overkill, but I'm gonna run out
Let's
of.
go.
Where'd that other? Did you take care of it for me, Nick? Nick knack patty whack, give the dog a bone. Is this what a chubby build looks like? I don't think I've ever made a chubby character. I always try to make it look like me, and I'm generally, although I'm the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life, I am still what most people would consider to be average build.
Hey.
Okay, everybody's in place and we're ready to go.
Nice dress.
Asshole. Yeah. I went for the let it all hang out look. Unfortunately, one of the things that keeps hanging out is my left testicle. And the damn costume keeps riding up my ass crack. So what do you say we get this thing done? So I sent in the blooper mutant stealth team to set the charges and take up tactical positions. And they'll be joining the assault when things start to get hot and heavy. Now we believe the Quisling is up at the top of the big ship in there, but the truth is he could show up anywhere, so keep your eyes open. Now let's go fuck up some bad guys.
Okay. And we have a... Was that you? Were you the one making the earthquake?
I'm gonna eat your legs when you're dead, human!
I'm on your side! Stupid humans! Super mutants are best!
Hey there.
Here, human. I got a treat for you.
Over here what? Who's over here?
Look who's back.
Not good time!
Scary.
You can't hide forever!
Alright, somebody's somehow already shooting me and I can't even see anybody. Alright, they're all the way over there.
Can't escape me!
No!
Alright, so we got a legendary. Alright, I don't want to use the hobo killer. I want to use... Alright, wait. There. I want to be able to kill things, but like, not super easy. Does that make sense?
Fucking kidding me.
What? Who's shooting me now? Oh.
What? Who's there?
Okay. Jesus.
You healing?
Alright, well, you keep healing. I'm gonna put the Hobo Killer back on.
Stop moving, stupid man!
Hi. Alright, that murdered him to death pretty well. I'm digging the music.
Time to die! Corey!
What the hell was that? Oh, it's one of my guys.
Leave the mercy!
They're kind of in my way. Can't really see.
Tear your fucking throat out!
Uh-oh. He's done.
Kill them all!
Yeah, kill them all. I agree. Alright, well, I'll let them handle that. I'm gonna... Oh, somebody shooting missiles at me? Hey. Do we maybe... How about the dude that shoots missiles at me? No, I can't match the dude shooting missiles at me. Can't even see him. Where is he?
Find him and kill him! Look out!
Seriously, where's the dude that was shooting the missiles?
Come on, pin him down!
Wow, this is big. This is a lot. Activate what detonator? I got a super mutant in my way. A blooper mutant, excuse me. Activate what detonator? What am I activating? I was not told that there was gonna be things that needed to be activated.
Time to die! Corey!
You're getting torn apart up there.
Smashing!
This is a very confusing fight. I'm just gonna keep going up, I guess.
Don't have the key.
Okay, I can't get in there.
Smashing!
Where am I supposed to be going? Okay, it wants me to go back here? I'm so confused. Like, where's the person I'm supposed to be killing? Is he in here? Can I just throw a grenade in there?
This is what death looks like!
Oh, alright, somebody got him.
Close.
I don't know what's going on. Oh, great. I didn't mean to go for a swim. I like how I jumped off the top and didn't. I was just gonna say I like how I jumped off the top and didn't die, and then I died. Okie dokie. Does anybody know what killed me? 'Cause I don't know what killed me. In fact, I thought most of the enemies were already dead.
Smashing!
Yeah, like where is somebody else shooting from? Oh, up there?
Smashy, smashy!
Let's see if I can take him out. No, that didn't work. For some reason. Let's try again. Alright. I'm out. What else do I have? Plasma grenade. Alright, so he's still shooting from up there. Why am I not killing this dude? Alright, this is a very confusing fight. Smashy, smashy, I agree. So I can't actually get up there to kill him for some reason.
Sweet.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be finding the key. And I'm dead again. Okay. So I can't seem to kill the Quisling, and the Quisling keeps killing me. So...
Smashing, smashing!
I'm just gonna put my gun away, I guess. And, I want to kind of just jump. Alright. So we're gonna go underwater, because I'm very confused as to what's going on. As soon as I popped up out of water before, that's when I got missile launched or fat manned or something. So we're not going to come up. We're just going to swim all the way back over here and see if I can actually get out of the water. I forgot where I have to get out though. Nope, that felt like that should have worked, but for some reason it didn't work. Alright, so we're all the way back here. Where am I going? In here. And... Alright. So now I know who did the big explosion at the end of Fusion City Rising. Because remember, this was Sluggy Smurfs and the RDDCC1 guy. And there's a huge, ridiculous explosion at the end of Fusion City Rising. So that 100% is this guy.
There you are!
You won't regret this.
So they wanted like a really epic.
Whoa, little baby scared?
No, I'm not scared. An epic mushroom cloud explosion ending. Alright, and everybody's down here with me. So even though they were over there fighting, I blew everything up and somehow... Okay, that... Not gonna lie, that whole part of it, not a fan. That reminded me of the Frontier for Fallout New Vegas, where they kept doing like things where like you didn't have a lot of control over what you were doing, and it didn't feel like a Fallout game. And that's kind of like what that just was. Now I want to go back to Libertalia and see what it looks like. And now I'm not sure if that's actually what I was supposed to do. Because it was like, that was the plan B. So was it possible for me to complete it via the plan A first? Why is there always Rust Devils waiting for me out here now? Yeah, super weird. Alright, and hostile scavengers.
What the?
What?
I saw somebody else.
If that's what you want.
That's what I want.
I found it first.
I don't even know what you want, but I don't care. All right. Real quick, let's go to Libertalia, because that was confusing. I don't know if it was as confusing to you as it was to me. There was a lot going on, and can I remember where Libertalia is? I mean, it says it's cleared. I just nuked it. But what's it going to look like? And was there a different way for me to get to the Quisling, who was just rapid fire missile launching us?
Hey.
Okay, so now everybody's
Get some, motherfucker.
just back?
Killed her. Is that it? Okay, I'll give you that one. You're nothing. Nothing.
So everybody's just back. What? I'm so confused. Excuse me. I don't know how you're levitating in the first place. I don't appreciate it.
Loot on you better be worth it.
I don't have anything good. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sure I don't need to be doing this, but I'm just legitimately confused about the whole thing. Like, is that...
I'm just getting started.
I don't know how ladders work. Please just die. Shoot you in the butthole. Oh my god. Please navigate.
Ain't my first gunfight, rookie.
Thought you were supposed to say it ain't your first rodeo. Is that what you normally say? Silly man. Thanks for sending this down for me, though. I appreciate that. I mean, Libertalia is in amazingly good shape considering it just got nuked. So that seems like kind of an odd...
Time's up. God damn it, I need covering fire. This asshole's bulletproof.
I mean, kind of? There is a lot of enemies here.
Should've just run.
Why can't I remember how to get upstairs? I just navigated up here. I shot you in the ankle. Now I just missed 8 times while you stand here and let me kill you.
I got all day.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can get back up here. I hear some power armor. Alright, yeah, so it's, that red door is not here.
Just had to play hero, huh?
So that was a completely different Libertalia in a completely different universe. Apparently. Very strange.
Are you fucking kidding
I'm tickling you.
Man, fuck this! I'm out!
Are you? Where are you gonna go? Excuse me, are you punching me in the butthole? Alright. What'd you do? You healed?
Fire in the hole!
You have fire in your
Gotta reload
holes?
sometime,
That sounds
asshole.
like something you need to see a doctor for.
Boom, boom, baby! Ah! Son of a... Ah!
Alright, so... Not really any reason to come back here. I don't know why I keep going in there. That's not where the map is. It's where the map is in 76, you knuckle dragger. Alright, anyway, we'll go back to Dr. Nick's. I just wanted to try to figure out what in the world was happening. Oh yeah.
Snack time!
I didn't mean to.
I am blooper mutant!
He is.
I am fear!
He is a blooper man. I didn't mean to go back down there. Because the blooper mutants are very annoying. Stupid human! Blooper mutants are best! I don't know. What's up, Smooth Skin? That's what I want to know. I want to know if Walton Goggins is going to talk like a ghoul in the Fallout show or not. I'm very curious about that. Alright, we'll talk to Dr. Nick, and then I guess we'll wrap this episode up. I don't know if that's the end. I kind of had an idea of something I wanted to do at the end. Since this is the final episode of the final... Well, again, theoretically, the final episode of the final series. Alright. Can I have some light, please? He's over here doing drugs again.
Well, that was quite the fireworks show, and you know, we all made it back alive, so I'm going to call that one a win. I'm impressed with how you handled yourself out there, and I think you did a great job, so, you know, good work. So Farnsworth and I have been working on a special weapon for you, but I'm afraid it's not quite done yet, so it's going to have to wait.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure you're going to like it. In the meantime, here, take this as thanks for a job well done.
Locksmith oil. Sarcastic 1, sarcastic 2.
I am the instrument of justice, and I cannot fall.
Hey, that was pretty good. I think I might have peed myself a little there.
All in a day's work for the hero of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, well, don't get cocky, kid. All it takes is one mistake and you're a puddle of goo.
Goo.
Oh, you must not have heard. I'm a superhero. I do this for a living.
Well, that's the spirit. You know, keep it up and you just might live through all of this.
It was good working with you. I'm thinking I'll keep the costume. What's our next move?
Well, our next move is going to be to take down some big, bad motherfuckers. So why don't you go get geared up, do whatever you need to do to get ready, bring your big guns, and come back and talk to me when you're ready to head out.
Alright, so not the end. So that's good because I said the silly thing I have planned that I want to do at the end. Pain and Fury, put on the costume and talk to Dr. Nick. It will take a little bit of time. So,
All right, let's flush your system.
we will end a very strange episode of this very strange mod. In between episodes, I'm going to go back and do that fight again to try to see if there's a different way to do it, and I will report back my findings. With all that being said, this...
Oh, I got lucky with this one.
God damn it. This has been episode 6 of the Fallout 4 mod, 50 Ways to Die at Dr. Nick's. I am Loki the Mad Titan. I don't know what that little light flickeroo was. With that being said, I bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night, patience. thank you so very much for watching, and I really do appreciate if you made it this far into the episode with me coughing my brains out and everything. The secret code is HG72. Mia, be quiet. HG726594LY. So keep that in mind. Don't forget. Have a good night.
What I wouldn't give for